with the timing, I mean, I basically just go through all the states. I have, I think, one picture in each state, kind of talking about the states that I traveled through. And I guess if you, well, I don't know how, whatever you think is best, you know, where we could show the picture and I could, you know, say, well, that's where I was in so-and-so or this and that, or, you know, lots of state lines.
What might be easiest for us is to pop the pictures up. You'll see them on these screens right below here, and you can talk about what that is, and then we'll go to the next one. And you can talk about that.
Okay.
So it'd be easier for us to pop them up, and you follow along with it than you try to talk about it and try to pop it up.
Yeah, good. That's good.
That's fine.
And so what I'll do during the second segment is just introduce the second segment, and then you'll start.
Right.
Well,
27.
I guess you can tell us, you know, y'all can pretty much say, I've got some pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to.
Okay, good. I'll welcome them back to the show and give them the topic, and then we'll say that something about the pictures that we have available, and let's look at, watch some of the pictures, and then you look at that, and as they pop up, you explain them. Yeah, this is working. I didn't know how we're going to do it. I knew I want that drive. Don't leave here with that. You understand that?
Well, I never did get it back last time.
Yeah, I know. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get it from them. You get it from them in case they need it for the rest of the day, and then when you leave. What
you call this? Bicycling adventures.
Summer cycling adventures.
Summer cycling adventures. And this is where we're going to bring up the idea that you got some pictures that you might want to show, and then they're going to start.
Well, just say, tell me a little bit more about, you know, what you did this summer. And then I'll start it off with where I started, and I'll say, we'll go to the pictures, and they'll pop them up. I should be able to tell what state I'm in.
When you go out there, you tell the folks that we'll be with them after a while. Pastor Walker's out there. I think he's out there. And him and the men in uniform. That's, you know, they didn't come to arrest anybody. He brought them with him. We're going to talk about community policing, whatever. Summer cycle and adventures. Now, we'll have 8 minutes for this segment. You see, however, they cut it up there. And then we'll come back to that final segment. Now, you're doing the pictures on this segment. Now, what are you going to do on that?
There's more pictures.
Good, that's good. And so the way we were able to weave this into what we're doing now, you see what we're doing? You see how it's, I mean, we're getting the audio. I don't know. See, you know. So you know the audio that you had. And so we were picking that audio up when we, okay, good. Gotta try to get out of here. Mm-hmm. We don't run out of time here. I will be loading all of them at the same time here. All right.
We're still waiting on him getting all the pictures together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got to download them from the thumb drive to the computer and then set them up in a slideshow. So.
Mm-hmm. Will we be able to run all of those on through the rest of the show? Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll be good. These other shows lining up here. So I get out of this one. go into here. And then by that time, we can pick up some time here on Dr. Baldwin's show. Thank you and welcome back to the second segment of the show for today. We're talking to Alvin Haney, and he's giving us some information in reference to cycling during the summer. And he's already given us some information in reference to the reason that he became involved with what he's doing. Let's pick up at this point, AJ, and let's see if we can watch some of the images that you have. I think that
like I said, the second goal that I had was definitely to make sure that I cycled in as many states as I could this summer. I was able to cycle in 19 different states, which was 13 new ones to me, and kind of took some images along the way. A lot of them I tried to find the state line sign, trying to find out where it says welcome to whatever state that you're in, and that ended up being quite a task itself. But again, I did bring along some images, and I can share those with you as well.
Okay, I think we're making preparation for those.
Okay, so Montana was one of the states that I traveled in with the Fuller Center Bike Adventure. We were able to start in Seattle, Washington, and go across Washington to Montana, and stopping in, and also through Idaho and stopping in Yellowstone Park in Montana. So that was when I found that state line sign. Idaho, again, that was before Washington. We got a chance to stay in Kellogg, Idaho, with one of the Fuller Center Covenant partners there, and that is one of the pictures there. There I'm on the Coeur d'Alene Trail, which is one of the nicer bike trails that they have in Idaho. It's a 54-mile trail. We had to do a lot of climbing on our bicycles. We had to go up a lot of mountain passes, and this is going up Stevens Pass on a very cold morning in the state of Washington. The climbing aspect of cycling is not something I'm very good at, but I'm learning to love it. This was our starting day in Washington, Seattle, Washington, kind of overlooking the landmarks there and starting there at the ocean in Seattle. They are actually traveling from Seattle, Washington to Washington, D.C. And as I said, I chose to only do 2 weeks with them. Getting out to Washington State, of course, I had to go through a few states. I had to travel through Oregon, so stopped in Eugene, Oregon. I had to stop in Sacramento, California, and I did some cycling there. It was another state that I was able to cover. I went through Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is one of the landmarks in Las Vegas as I cycled with one of the local clubs there. Of course, I had to go through Arizona, and was able to stay with some family members as well, traveling through Arizona, through New Mexico, had to cross there. There is Oklahoma City, I believe, or Albuquerque, yeah, Albuquerque, New Mexico, I believe, is that particular image in one of the parks there.